Hola, welcome to Fan for Spanish Materials. Today's video, we're going to talk about how to show if something is mandatory or how to understand those signs when something is mandatory. Sometimes we go to places we don't know how the rules are, and it's important to understand, uh, what we're supposed to do in order to avoid problems. Mandatory. We use the word obligatorio. Yeah, you hear here, you see it here, obligatorio, and we're gonna show you here three different ways to say if something is obligatory, mandatory. Yeah, we always use it with the verb to be. So es obligatorio or son obligatorios, es obligatorio. Yeah. Uh, Normally the most common one is when you put a verb in infinitive. Yeah. Es obligatorio usar los guantes. Guantes is gloves. So, es obligatorio usar los guantes. It's mandatory, to use the gloves. Yeah. You can also switch it. Usar los guantes es obligatorio. But most of the times you have es obligatorio and then the verb. Usar los guantes. So yeah, es obligatorio is like it's mandatory. Yeah. And then you put a verb in infinitive and then the rest. This is the most common one. Then we have also, when we have like, instead of an action, a verb, we can have like objects, nouns. For instance, we have here son obligatorios, if it's plural, let's say, son obligatorios los guantes de seguridad. So, are obligatory, are mandatory the security gloves. So, the security gloves are mandatory. You have to have them. Yeah. Um, but because gloves are plural, you can say son obligatorios los guantes. Yeah. You can also say, let's say a helmet, el casco. Yeah. Es obligatorio el casco. So, o el casco es obligatorio. So instead of los guantes, you can put here el casco. Yeah. It's a helmet, normally for, uh, motorbikes. Most of the countries, when you drive a motorbike, you need the helmet. It's mandatory. So, el casco es obligatorio. Um, yeah. So, and in this case, we use es obligatorio because it's singular, right? Also, es obligatorio, yeah, we use it not just for nouns that are singular, but sometimes we can use it when the action is called like the use of something. So, yeah, so we use this a lot. Like es obligatorio el uso de los guantes. It's like it's mandatory the use of the gloves. We say it that way. You're gonna see it around. Instead of saying es obligatorio usar los guantes, we put like in this, like the use of something. Es obligatorio el uso de los guantes. So it's another way to say it. It's a little bit, I don't know, not very popular way to say it, but you're gonna see it. And with this, you know how to read signs saying that it's mandatory to do something. So you know how to face the situation. Yeah, that will be it. How to practice. Look around signs and try to read them. Also, but more that's more like you alone in the signs, right? Do your flashcards, do your writing, but more like a real life situation will be like to talking wise will be like to tell somebody about things that are mandatory in your country. That would be more fun. Also, stay maybe not if it's not your country, maybe your state or city, village. Also, ask the person what is mandatory in his or her country. It's interesting to see this. There are funny rules. So yeah, have fun with this. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video lesson. Hasta luego. Gracias.